kids have it. 27% of those who have autism, it's profound autism. They're severely mentally incapacitated, head banging, can't communicate, can't use the toilet. They're lifetime invalids, basically. I mean, this is a horrific situation. It's really, blossomed over the years. When I was a kid, it was 1 in 10,000. Now it's 1 in 31. So it's appropriate Trump comes out with this press conference with RFK, FDA Commissioner Macri, and NIH Director Bhattacharya. Now, Trump took on the vaccines and made the case that it's probably too many vaccines on the kids. They should be spaced out. We should get all the mercury and aluminum out of the vaccines and give them separately. And then RFK and Macri got into the data from a recent Mount Sinai and Harvard study by Prada and colleagues regarding Tylenol exposure during pregnancy. Now, this is all by retrospective surveys and the mother trying to recall years earlier, what she took during pregnancy. So it's not very exact information. But in the Prada study, 46 studies were reviewed. 27 of them showed an association between Tylenol use and future neuropsychiatric disorders. Only 8 studies actually reported on autism specifically. But importantly, 14 showed no relationship. And then 9 showed 27 showed a positive relationship, 9 were neutral, and then 14 actually showed Tylenol was protective. So among those with autism as an outcome, 6 showed an association, 2 did not. So the Prada study is very mixed, but there was enough there to suggest, wait a minute, if a pregnant woman has a fever and takes Tylenol, maybe there could be an amplification effect. A leading cause of fever in a pregnant woman nowadays is taking vaccines. So we're back to vaccines again.
Interesting. Okay, I want to put something up here on the screen. I thought this did a really good job of, picture's worth 1,000 words, but the pathway of regression. So vaccine exposure, fever, or amplified up to a seizure. They then give Tylenol, which depletes the body of glutathione, and then they notice regression in the child. Is this oversimplified, or do you think that this is an accurate representation of what might be happening?
This is putative. This comes from Nick Hulscher, our epidemiologist at the McCullough Foundation, and this is representing what was reported by Schultz and colleagues 2008. So keep in mind now, this is 17 years ago. The things that Trump and RFK and HHS are talking about, this has been out there for a long time. It's 2008. So Tylenol given when there's an MMR, measles, mumps, rubella vaccine seizure, when Tylenol was given, there was a 6-fold increased risk of autism. So it's probably this kind of encephalitic picture of the vaccine seizure, the inflammation in the brain, and then Tylenol could have this added effect. Tylenol